Testing. It works! Hallelujah! There was a while this wasn't working, and I was just like, well, we're just gonna have to try to do it live. Hello! Hey howdy folks! Mr. Multimedia here, and we are back after a very, very long hiatus with Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And indeed, it has been a while. So about a month ago, a little over a month ago I think, like a month and a week ago, something like that, my computer, it finally hit the point where I did enough research to realize, oh no, I'm going to be in trouble if I keep on trying to use this computer, because it's hitting, you know, over 100 degrees Celsius, like past the point of boiling. Has it really been 2 months? Oh my goodness, you're probably right, let's be honest. But yeah, it was hitting past the point of boiling on the inside of my computer, specifically on like the part that's interacting with like the CPU, like motherboard, which is a little too warm. So yeah, it was a miracle upon miracles that my PC did not burst into flames, and here we are now. So finally, like, I got the cooling system replaced. I feel comfortable enough with it now, where there haven't been like a lot of fluctuations of like, oh, like, yeah, it stays cool most of the time, but then it pops up to here. I had a couple of those where it was like heat flashes basically, which just all of a sudden randomly have a heat flash where it would go up to like 60, 70 degrees while doing a very minimal amount of like work. And I think I managed to iron out most of the kinks. There's still, to be honest, I've still technically installed it the way that it told me to install it, which I just feel is wrong. Because the cooling system, I got an AIO, which is an all-in-one, so it's like a liquid cooling system and an air cooling system all together. And it's pushing air out of my tower in the area where normally it was pulling air in, which I know is not normally ideal, but that's how the cooling system is meant to be installed. So I did it, and it's been working. Why not try to cook something on your old computer? Hey now, hold on. My old computer is still my new computer. It's just a new cooling system attached to it. So I'd rather not have, like, I don't know, scrambled eggs dripping through the inside of my tower system. Please. Please. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and launch back into this once more. So, let's see, if I pop back over to here, I think this works. For my GameCube area. Yes, haha! It did indeed work. Look at that. Okay, so we should be back in business for me to just start this right away. So last time that we were playing, yep. Oh, I'll be honest. I thought we were still in the middle of the Tower of the Gods. I thought we were still in the middle of the last dungeon that we were in. No, we fully went to like one of my favorite parts of the game and just stopped there, apparently. Yes. Will Max says, man, it's been a long 2 months, been crazy for you. Really? Like, what sort of crazy things have happened during that period of time? For me, it's mostly just been eSports tournaments. eSports tournaments left and right. For the middle school, for the high school, just everything. Like, my last 4 Saturdays, my Saturdays, entire day was spent at eSports tournaments for the last 4 Saturdays. Ugh. Like, don't get me wrong, love eSports. Not that much. Not enough to sacrifice my Saturday like a 9 to 5. Plus then having to get home, so being more like an 8 to 6:30. Okay, so this is Hyrule Castle. We have entered into this very weird, like, black and white world of Hyrule Castle kind of preserved in some period of time. You may notice some of the people on those paintings looked a little familiar, maybe. But yeah, we're seeing this frozen point in time where all of Ganondorf's minions are just, yes, they're here. Yes, they were invading. But, no, right now they aren't so much a threat. Ouch. Yes, it's a very curious thing. So, there is a puzzle to do here. It's not that difficult of one, but it is one that can be kind of annoying if you're not paying attention properly. Yo, is this Pokemon black and white? I see. I see what brought this about. I see what brought this about. All right, Mr. M, I need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of a herald, near where we arrived at the castle. So, here's what has to happen. Wait. Why is this not working? Oh, it's right stick. There we go. So, I have to grab this particular triangle and bring it around. Whoop. To fill in the spots here on the Triforce. And I have to do that for all of these sections. Like so. Hold on. There we are. No. One of the most annoying parts about this is the grab function not working the way that you think it should. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I just have to bring this around to the far right-hand side. It just won't let me grab. That's... And then sometimes I'm trying to grab and it pushes. Here we go. Okay, now bring it over here. Grab, pull. Grab, pull. Okay. Alrighty, I think we're in the place now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no, come on, you had it. You had it. Now it should be... I can just stand in the middle, or not. Okay. Boom. Okay. Man. I remember when I was first trying to understand what in the world was happening here, my first time playing this, I didn't really pay attention at all to the Triforce and to all the blocks around. I was fixated on the fact that there were so many monsters in this area. And so I was going like left and right, like, is there a certain order that I can attack them? Is there a way that they're vulnerable? Is there like a certain item that can hurt them? And then I would try to come back over here and, I forgot that you can go through this first. But back over here, here we go. You're about to see an area that we can't get through. This little invisible wall. There is actually, apparently, some sort of way to get through here. I don't remember the trick, but there's something about like using a bomb on the edge over here and then being able to like leap through at a sideways angle. Yeah, apparently there is a skip that now exists for that particular part of the game, which lets you just skip like straight to the end of the game, basically. But yeah, very fun, very interesting, very much not able to be discovered by a small child attempting to beat this game for their first time. So yeah, I was stuck for a while as a kid trying to play this game. But as soon as I realized like, oh, hey, there's like a Triforce puzzle over there, it finally clicked for me, thank goodness. Here we are. Probably one of the most cool and also most infuriating parts of Zelda lore and canon, which is, oh wait, hold on. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, Blade of Evil's Bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Indeed, the Master Sword is probably the most iconic part of the Legend of Zelda series, with the exception maybe of the Triforce. Master Sword is one of the most iconic, most interesting parts that a lot of people fixate on and focus on, and they're like, whoa, that's so cool. And here's the annoying thing. In almost every single iteration, while it is 100% necessary for you to get the Master Sword, normally the Master Sword is, and pulling it out is kind of what causes the problem in the first place. Hey JS, hello, hello. Yeah, so it's frustrating where it's like, oh, you need to get the sword that will banish evil from this land. And then it's like, well, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and get that sword. Oh, getting the sword was actually what gave the great wicked back their full power. For you see, the sword had sealed a portion of it below. And it's like, great, cool. So if I hadn't gotten the sword that sealed the darkness, maybe we should have said the sword that seals the darkness and focused on that seals the darkness. Anywho, now they're moving and it's so cool. You need to get the sword that's banishing the darkness. The already banished darkness. Exactly, Soup. You've got it. It's like the sword is in the middle of doing its job. Just let it finish. Just let it sit there. Don't touch it. Just let it be. But, alright. Admittedly, we do end up using this sword in quite an effective way later on. Right now, it's kind of no more than just a trinket, so... The legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. I keep on thinking I'm like just about to sneeze. Hey Sky, hello, hello. You just want to wish me a happy stream and lots of fun gaming. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate that. It's been a hot minute since I last streamed, so it's fun to be back in the area, actually having it work and not having a PC that's gonna catch fire when I do that. Very, very fun. Okay, so this was another part that I just thought was so cool as a kid, but also really frustrated me, was this just like gauntlet of fights that we're about to go through. Oh gosh. So, oh gosh. There we are. Followed then by this. So, you're gonna see, like, all these characters, like, interact with each other, really, as they're fighting. Like, one person swinging a weapon. Oh gosh, I feel like the music is probably a little too loud, huh? Let me go ahead and turn that down a little bit. I just realized that. I was like, wait a second. Normally I have this down at like -11 dB or something like that whenever I'm actually trying to do this. But yeah, so everyone attacking is, oh, like you saw, the Bokoblin there attempted to attack either with a shield, either with his fist or with a spear or something. And it actually was the thing, basically, that defeated the Dark Nut. So there's a lot of interesting sort of interactions we can have here as we try to beat enemies, as we try to clear out this path a little bit more. Okay. I always enjoyed most trying to get the Dark Nuts first, because they're very fun being able to, like, plan around the attacks. Like just doing a special attack to knock off their armor. He eventually ends up casting aside, like either shield or sword. And just keeping it up, man, it's so much fun. Ah, drat. When am I doing the baking stream? That's actually a very good point, is that one of the things that I said that we had a goal to do was to do a baking stream that never managed to happen because the goal to do it was during spring break. And unfortunately, spring break was still very much when my computer was in danger of going up in flames. Let me tell you, that was annoying to have a whole spring break and I couldn't use my computer. So frustrating. Whoop. I went to go get a sword from somewhere else. I don't know where. We're getting a number of good items here, though. Yeah. It was not very fun to be missing that much of a chance to actually, like, catch up on games. I don't know how many of you all are like this. I feel like it's a pretty common thing nowadays that there are certain games where it's like you either get it or someone gets it for you, and then you make a plan to be able to play it, and you just never get around to it. Like, there are just games that are still very fun, but just sitting unplayed in your inboxes. Like, I have that happen a little more often than I care to admit. And so I'd made a plan, like, okay, like, during spring break, this will be the time. I will manage to finish this game, that game, the other game. Nope. Kirby Star Allies for you. Yeah, there you go, see? For me, it was, I wanted to finish beating Persona 3. And it was also... What else was there? There was a game that was gifted to me by a friend. Banner Saga, that's the one. I still don't know really what's in that game, because again, PC started catching fire before the point of me being able to actually experience the game. Whoa. Friendo. Okay, I think we're almost done. I think there's only like 1 or 2 guys, like, patrolling the top. Pretty sure there's a guy up here. There might be a guy on the other side as well. Oh, there's like 3 guys up here. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, man, I know there were at least a couple other ones. Helldivers, of course. Helldivers was one of the things that actually made me realize, wait a second, my computer's not doing too well. Because it was, the computer was crashing every time that I would try to boot it up. And yeah, like the tower felt a little warm whenever I would do that. Turns out it was that I was cooking my own computer, but whatever. Yeah, so still haven't played a lot of Helldivers. I know that it exists. I know that I could be playing it if I want. I do still own it, but no. I lost subs. Yeah, I think it makes sense that I lost subs, right? If I didn't stream for a while, and then all of a sudden I went and said like, hey, I'm back. Like some people were like, oh, this dude. Huh. Do I actually want to watch his streams again? So I think it makes sense to have lost subs after quite a long hiatus. It only makes sense. Wait, what? There we go. Playing Helldivers isn't something you'd expect. Well, I'm horrible at shooter games, so you are correct that it's not something I expected either. But I just really liked the concept of like the sort of like live updating game that they had, which was the idea of, you know, it's not just you play a game and you play it for 40 hours or whatever and it's beaten. But the idea of it getting those live and constant updates was actually kind of fun. Not something that I think works with every game style, and it's something that I'm a little terrified video game companies are going to be like, ah, yes, the people want this now, and they'll only do that. But for now, at least, it's been rather fun to be like, wow, okay, so like the world is reacting to the progress that we make. So it's been fun to be seeing that community. I can't really say I've been a part of that community because I have not played enough of the game to actually say I've contributed beyond stealing the super credits that they give as rewards. It's like, oh, that we get a reward for killing, 2 billion bug creature things. Terminids, I want to say they're called? I might be wrong. But, oh, we get a reward for killing 2 billion of the bugs. Well, I'll just take that reward. Thank you very much. MrM, is it nice to be able to talk to your subs? It is fun to be able to talk to subscribers. It's a different type of social interaction than I feel that you get out of a lot of experiences whenever you're having conversations with people, right? Sky, you do not have to donate. You do. I'm so sorry that you're experiencing trouble with the link, but there, again, like the only reason I have that is because of the idea of wanting to make sure that I could show this later on and be like, hey, people in my broadcasting class, you want to have something like that on your page if you're wanting to make like a living doing it. There's absolutely no need and no reason to actually try to use that. And do not worry if it, okay, I see the error. I think I can technically fix it. I'm pretty sure it, basically what happens is, yeah, every other time that I boot up Stream Elements, which is the the service that hosts tipping, you see, something that I meant to teach the broadcasting kids was, hey, if you're wanting to actually like get revenue from this, like until you hit certain milestones, YouTube, Twitch, all those people, they don't let you get money from doing streaming unless you set up a third-party service. And sometimes that third-party service can be helpful, sometimes it isn't, but either way, you should know how to set it up. So I did that. Here's the thing, every time I use streamelements.com, it oscillates between, oh yes, it'll be Mr. Multimedia /tip, and oh, it'll be Mr. .multimedia/tip, and it can't make up its mind. So I just changed it. I think now it's technically correct. So it was originally, the thing that was giving you an issue was that it was Mr. Multimedia/tip, and now it's Mr. .multimedia. Again, I have no clue why it just goes between the two of those, but there it is. So that's technically what has happened here. But again, there is no need to actually go that far to donate. I'm praying that if you are trying to donate, that this is actually set up, because this would be the worst. Hold on. Now I'm terrified that I haven't set this up. Let me log in. Okay, hold on. Setting up everything. Yes, log in with YouTube. Okay. I mean, because here's the thing. The Twitch, not Twitch, the the chat function is now working. That's also a thing, is that YouTube doesn't let you put chat on the screen. Yeah, you can't put chat on the screen in your with like basic YouTube stuff. You have to actually use like another setup for it, which is again really annoying. Okay, I think now everything is set up so that if anything goes through, whether it be like shoutouts or things like that, that it shows properly above the head. However, again, I just manically attempted to set that up. So there's a high chance that it won't even work today. So I wouldn't even try if I were you. I think there are far more better causes you can put your money towards than a teacher just trying to have fun playing a video game in front of some adoring fan bases. Oh, it's too kind of you. I mean, yeah, if there's any... Here, let me double check. I'm gonna click a time from earlier. If I redo that. Okay. So yeah, it does show up now. It is
tipped $2.50. Hope you been doing well, man.
See, okay, so it works. It has been working. Hallelujah. Because there was a while, gosh, I'm trying to remember. There was someone that it wasn't that they tipped, but there's some sort of way on Stream Elements, I forget how to do like something like the equivalent of a shout out sort of thing. And they did that and nothing showed up here. And we were all trying to figure out, and it was super weird. It was super confusing of an experience. Soup says, you're acting like this isn't worth our entire allowance. Oh gosh. Okay, so. Oh man, I never had an allowance growing up. That just wasn't a thing that my family ever did. It was, if you had money, it was from like babysitting or doing lawn mowing for like neighbors that lived around us. Okay, I think we're in a good place now, but wait, hold on, where's the fish? So every time that we're here, there's a fish that like, so it's supposed to like leap up out of the water. Oh, was that him? Was that him over there? And he's supposed to like give us maps. No, I feel like that was not the fish. That was the whirlwind. Okay. Could I get Jesper? I'm sure I could. Hold on. Let me get Jesper out here to say hello. Oh, is that the fish? That is the fish. Okay, let me quickly get the fish, and then I will get Jesper. Okay, bait bag. Here we are. Head towards the fish. Fish. And boom. Wait, is it close enough? It wasn't close enough! Drat! And just as though to mock me, he came up after the fact. Look, he's like practically swimming in the bait. Fish! Why would you... There we go. What was that? It was completely like glitched out. I wasted 2 bait on trying to get this guy actually to come over to this area and fill up my map. Whatever. Either way, I think the objective that we have now is go and try to invade the Forsaken Fortress. I think that's what it is. Yeah, absolutely gobsmacked by the fact that this game, I've never seen that mistake happen before. I've seen like I throw out the bait too early or too late. I've seen that happen. But the fact that I could have a fish circling around me and that the bait wouldn't work. Absolutely weird. Okay. So, he reminded me that Tingle is a person that we can go talk to. Great, fantastic. I am going to try to find where the merchant went. Where did Beetle go? I saw Beetle go sailing around. Is he just like over on this side now? I want to go see Beetle, mostly because I need more bait. I'm just about out of the fishing bait, so. Reg saying, he lived! He lives! I do indeed live, and it is a shock to you and I both alike. Okay, wait, where in the world is this ship? You all... I'm not crazy, right? Not at least for this reason, right? I did see a merchant ship. I saw... Wait, is that it? I think that might be it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna head that direction. I am going to outright just change the direction of the wind. We are going to chase down this ship. Okay, okay. Should be northeast. Is that right? Oh, northwest. Oh, we actually need to go that direction anyway. Look at us. Look at us being so professional. Oh, she's professional. Okay. Okay, there it is. That's the guy I was looking for. Man, he was normally sailing around so close to the actual Tower of the Gods area. Does changing the direction of the winds involve waking it? According to lore, I think so. It's at least waking up the frog god that lives at the back of, or has a shrine at the back of Dragon Roost Island. I guess he doesn't live there, but whatever. He doesn't have bait. He has arrows, he has bombs, he has a red potion. Bye. He doesn't actually have bait. You've been reading more of Pokespe? Oh! Wait, is Pokemon Adventures, is there like a shortened version of it that's like Pokespe? Like Poke Special or something like that? Poke SPE? You finished Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. You're working on Black and White right now on Volume 48. Interesting. Yes, the wind is controlled by frogs. In this particular game, wind is controlled by frogs. Sky, you do not have to worry about this. It is kind of weird that, because I think you're saying like PayPal, right? That your phone's freaking out about PayPal. I have the same issue. I don't know what it is. Whenever I try... okay, so here's the thing. I normally don't eat out all that often. I've explained this to people here before, but normally whenever my family, when we were growing up, we never really ate out at like restaurants or fast food or anything like that. At most, it was like once a year, my grandmother would come into town and she would insist on us going to Cracker Barrel. And so really the only restaurant I have memories of eating at as a kid is going to Cracker Barrel all the time. However, due to my college days, whenever I am ordering something out, oh, here we go. This is exactly what I needed. I was hoping we'd run into this. You're about to see one of the frog gods, by the way. But whenever we would eat out at college, it would always be to order Domino's pizza. And so ordering Domino's pizza has become sort of like me reliving college days. See? Frog god. Okay, I think we need a third one to hit him, and then I think we're good. There we go. Yes, the tornado is a frog. No, so it's not that I have to murder him, it is just, you'll see. That's a heck of an arm you got there. He actually just gets impressed by the fact that we are able to see him in the tornado and actually hit him with such a weapon. Yeah, what an eye! No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have mastery of the air. And now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let's see if you can handle this. So yep, this is one of the frog gods. Down, right, left, up. Down, right, left, up. Okay, this is the fast travel system. It is one of the best ways to actually move about in this game. Roll credits from the fact that we said, now that we've proven you're quite the Wind Waker, da-da-da-da-da. Oh gosh. Oh, Sky, oh my goodness, it's 2 a.m. over there? Please, oh my goodness, go to bed. Yeah, the thing I was gonna say about Domino's was, anytime I try to use the app to pay for Domino's, it always gives PayPal as an option, and every time I use it, it pretends like it's logging in, and then I press the pay button, and the Domino's app freaks out and says, oh, we can't process your order at this time. And it's only when I try to pay through PayPal. Although, wait, okay, it did the same thing when I tried to do it through Venmo when I was trying to get my high school students to, like, just have some pizza as a report of a job well done. But yeah, it only works when I pay through card. Trying to use PayPal at all, for some reason, breaks the thing. I had a similar thing happen when I tried to buy a game in Steam. It didn't want me to use PayPal for whatever reason. I don't know if it's something up with PayPal's processing system or if it's something that I've set up poorly about my PayPal account. I'll probably figure it out one of these days, but I don't really use PayPal, so... We all need Mr. M. Sky doesn't need sleep, he needs Mr. M. We all need Mr. M. What were you all doing while I was gone? In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head home for now. See you down the road! Whoa! Hibernation. We hibernated. How did both of you come to the same joke at the same time? What just happened? We were doing nothing but sleep. And now that you are here, we have no need of this sleep. Oh gosh. Alright. So here we go. Wind Waker. So like I said, this is a fast travel system. This particular fast travel system will allow you to pick places on the map that before we could have run into those cyclones. We can pick them to teleport to end up having a little bit faster of a time traveling around. Now you'll notice I've actually discovered all these areas where it can go. The one exception being this mother and child isles. You see, if I were to teleport here, in fact, I think I will teleport here. You might think, oh, you're really close to the Forsaken Fortress, because I'm trying to go to A1, like all the way up to the top left. That's where I'm trying to go. So that's the closest place, right? Unfortunately not. You see, this is the one teleporting thing that doesn't actually lead to a location on the open sea. It leads to a place inside of an island that otherwise we can't get to. Young Waker of the Winds, how did you manage to find this place? I'm the queen of the fairy world. I've been awaiting your arrival, but now is not yet the time for us to meet. You still have many challenges to overcome. You seek to protect an individual very dear to you. Yes, I know of her, but there is yet another in this world whom you must protect. Come visit my fountain again when you have met that individual. When the time has come for you to face new challenges, at that time, I shall show you my true self. So there you go. We are unable to actually go further in this particular little area here, because we're not supposed to know that this area exists. We're not supposed to actually have managed to figure out how to get into here, to be completely honest. So, yeah. Ooh. Gosh, was it really 1,400 hours, basically? Oh my goodness. Reg says, hey, remember back in December you were complaining about Scaredy Shroom and Ice Shroom in PvZ2. They added Sea Shroom. There's only one water world. It's arguably the hardest world. Soup is correctly gauging exactly the reaction that's happening here from the fairy goddess. She was just, in a very, very polite way, was saying, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not supposed to be here yet. Leave. Get out. No. Be gone. No. Spoilers. Go away. Oh, yeah. This is Tingle's Tower. I forgot about that. Anywho. So, now I'm going to head to the northeast. Tell you what, I'll even head over this way. Jump over the shark. So this is, like, I'm headed right now in the direction of the Mother-Child Isles. That kind of, like, square plateau you're seeing off over there is exactly the area that we, like, teleported into the middle of. Mr. M, you should do another Beat Saber stream. Oh my goodness. I would be so exhausted. Absolutely winded by that. There's a funny thing. One of the tournaments that we participate in has a Beat Saber category. So like when we were at the state championships, the League of Legends room that I was constantly having to go back and forth between as I was also going to my Super Smash Brothers events. By the way, our one of our players ended up getting first place. They're the state champion in our state for Super Smash Brothers, which is really cool. I mean, they deserve it. They are absolutely the best at the game. It's really impressive what they're capable of. The League of Legends room was right outside the place where these people were playing Beat Saber. So I was able to just kind of repeatedly watch a bunch of students all like almost like in rhythm. Like they looked like they were like a choreographed group, just like all doing the same action, same movement. And it was so weird. It was so trippy just to watch a bunch of like high school aged guys like all doing like the same basically dance movements, completely blinded to the world around them, wearing these Oculus Quest gears and stuff like that. It was just absolutely wild. Ooh, Data Miners also found Doom Shroom. Hey, I remember Doom Shroom. He looks terrible, but he might be useful in the grindier modes. Interesting. On a different note, I finished Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. 100% not a way to encourage you to play it. Now wait, Soup, you have to remind me. Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Isn't that... I don't think that's on PC, right? I want to say that's on Nintendo Switch? Is that correct? That is the Nintendo Switch that Rhythm Heaven is on? Alrighty. Oh no! I was reading the chat too much and my ship went flying away from me. Whoops. That is completely my fault for thinking that I could text and drive at the same time. Oh, this guy's so about to give up. They're headed to bed. Lovely meeting you all this night. See you all in the next stream, and then make sure they can donate. Thank you for being that kind. The sentiment is more than enough, and I appreciate that. But Megamix is the 3DS one. Okay, okay. I recently actually cracked out my 3DS again. I wanted to try to continue playing Pokemon Conquest. Pokemon Conquest is a very, very fun game. But it's a game that it's like I can only play it for like 2, maybe 3 hours before the game gets too big for me. As in, like, there gets to be way too much stuff to do, and I just feel so overwhelmed. Never read and row at the same time. That's good. That's good. Read and row. Oh. It's like don't drink and drive, don't read and row. Love that. Pokemon Conquest mentioned. Oh, Soup, you've heard of Pokemon Conquest before? It feels like so many people are like, I don't know what this game is. Pokemon Conquest? What's happening here? But it's such a fun game. It is, again, I feel as though I have not played it enough. Whoa. Okay, let me just very quickly, yeah, blow up those cannons. Wait, did the cannons just blew, huh? Did you see that? That cannon just blew up the gate for me. It's not supposed to do that. Can I do the baking stream tomorrow? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if I have the stuff necessary for my baking stream. I might, but I don't think I do. Trader Cannon, yeah, apparently. You play Pokemon Art Academy. We are both not different to obscure Pokemon games. Well, there you go. Yeah, Pokemon Art Academy. Wow. Oh, man. I never actually played Pokemon Art Academy, to be completely honest. I know what it is. I know that thing, but... Yeah, Reg 16, we were talking before, like during spring break, before my computer, like, nearly burst into flames. We'd been talking about doing a baking stream where I make peanut butter brownies. Yeah, and that's why they're saying it in advance, so I could actually make sure to get materials. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get materials tonight. I don't think I'm going to have time to get them tomorrow because I still have another eSports tournament set of stuff that's happening tomorrow. Thankfully, it should be a shorter one to deal with because it's mostly just meetings to set up things for next year. But yeah. So, okay. Now you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. Yes, with it in your hands, nothing can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. So here we go. We are now going to attempt to rescue our sister from this particular area. Okay, and you'll notice we can't get past that area because there are those like big spiny things in the way. This guy is the key to getting past those. Spacebar and Jumping Jazz are absolutely wonderful minigames in Megamix, but Lockstep and Claptrap are scum of the earth. This classic strategy. Master Sword. Oh gosh. Master Sword and a beam of energy. going back and forth between each other. Oh gosh. I pressed A. You all saw that. I know you saw that. Wait, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ow. I misjudged that entirely. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. See, yeah, all of my attacks just go through him. Oh, apparently get too close to him and he'll just strike you anyway. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Bonk. 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 Aha! 1, 2, 3. Get away! There he is one more time. Here we go, here we go. We got this. Okay. Bonk. 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 Oh, God, I went in for the kill because that's the same time where it normally happens. Bonk. 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 Okay, there, it worked this time. Should be good. Here, 1, 2, boom, easy. Oh yes, I should get Jesper. I should absolutely get Jesper. You're totally right. Sunday I might maybe be able to do it. It kind of depends on the time. If I'm doing it in the evening, there's a high likelihood that I could do an evening baking stream. Yes. Oh, could I do the New Year's stream that I didn't do? Oh, that's also a good point. We could declare it as like an end of the school year stream and have that kind of be the contents of our New Year's stream. New Year's stream and baking stream all in one. Oh, that's very dangerous. I'm not sure we could do that. That's a long time to do that. Okay, here we go. So we are going to use the hammer. Now wait, hold on. I need to quickly drink this elixir soup so that I don't die to the new enemies. Okay, here we go. Replace it with this. Here we go. Bonk. Okay, here we go. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Let us go. Wah. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me leave. Alrighty. Okay, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clear out all these guys. Sunday evening, maybe? Yes. Technically, every year is a new year. Well, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think that like an end of school stream where I do like all the stuff I was gonna do for New Year's, I think that's a great idea. A cooking stream, like a baking stream, might be able to happen on Sunday, maybe. I make no definitive promises, but it would be a fun goal to have at the very least. I think we can agree on that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. I should be able to use the leaf. Like so. Wait, what? You've got to be joking. Okay, there we go. I made it out. That was weird. Okay. Oh no! They made Angry Birds and Cut the Rope NFTs? Oh no, you've got to be joking. Hopefully they weren't sanctioned by... Well, Cut the Rope was PopCap, right? Were they sanctioned by the company? Herra, voitko saada Jesperin? Kyllä voin, hetkinen. Voin, hetkinen, hetki vaan. Mister, can you go get Jesper? Jesper. Jesper was sitting and taking a nap. Hey. Boop. However, boop, he's behaving very well and wanted to say hello. Isn't that right? Say hello to the people at home. Hello, people at home. Here. You want to come up here? Hey. I'm so sorry. Your adoring fans just couldn't wait to see you again. She's gotten a bit taller, as you can tell. A little more elegant. She still really likes licking me. We'll see if she actually sticks around here. I'm not sure she will or not. Here, I'm going to... I have a blanket that I'm going to put on my lap here. And see if she ends up jumping down to there to hang out with me. She's taken lately to whenever I'm on the computer. Now that it's all fixed up, she'll just leap down into my lap and just stay here and just sleep the entire time. Alrighty. So cut the rope with Zeptolab. Ah, both lines of NFTs were sanctioned by Rovio and Zeptolab respectively. Gosh, Rovio is a Finnish company, or well, at least it was a Finnish developers that made Angry Birds. I actually went, at least saw the Angry Birds amusement park in Tampere when I was living there for a bit, up in Finland. So yeah, there you go. There's an official Angry Birds amusement park, theme park in Tampere. At least there was back in like 2015. These days, it's days like these that make me happy. Where's my water? Stayed dead. Mr. M also CIA? Is Mr. M a part of the CIA? Not quite. Isn't that right, Jesper? Oh. Okay. Yes, I would love to continue playing. We still have more to do here. Okay. What's the best way to get around up to there, do you think? We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We got it. Okay. I think this is a pretty good shortcut, don't you? Look at that. It's fun to kind of just be like able to move around the outside of everything here, when before I had to go like indoors all the time just to move around. Hey, yes, why are you just staring at my green screen? Okay, so up there... Yeah, it's not letting me take the shortcut up to there. Have you noticed that? Oh, it's because it would bring me too far up, isn't it? Okay. Alrighty. We're going here. This is technically our final destination. This is where we need to go, if I'm not incorrect. Wait, or is it there? Oh, hello. Gosh. I was like, why am I hearing a clank? Is that something here in real life? What's going on? Haha, this is the right area to be. Hallelujah. You don't think Angry Birds Land is still open? Oh no! I didn't know they ever closed it down. I guess it kind of makes sense. It's been a while, so. Really not. Suoratoista vielä 70 minuuttia. Yeah, I'm gonna still be playing for about 70 more minutes. You are correct. So here's the thing. At least what I think you're trying to say. Here, hold on. Everybody always asks, where's Jesper? Or how's Jesper? But never, why's Jesper? Okay, I really need that to be it for all the little enemies coming at me. Ugh, why? There, are you done? Are you happy? No, you aren't. Is it just gonna be this? Is it just endless amounts of this? Okay, we're leaving this. Okay, nope, no more, no more. No more, I do not wish for this. I do not wish for this. Be gone. Bonk. Okay. Okay, give me a moment real quick. Okay, we're good. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to do some bot removal on the stream itself. It's fun. The bot acknowledging of stream elements has gotten better to the point where like you don't even see the bot pop up above my head anymore. I can just very quickly go in and be like, aha, I do not wish for this particular message to be on the stream. Get rid of it and let it be gone forever. Why am I looking at chat? There's a very scary thing on screen. There's a very scary thing on screen right now. I think y'all are the scary thing on screen right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is a fun boss fight. This isn't the most fun boss fight, but it's a very fun one because it's a very satisfying one. It's one of those ones where it's like, oh, I've known that this boss fight is going to happen since nearly the beginning of the game, and I'm looking forward to finally beating this particular creature. Olen palannut. Minun piti mennä katsomaan jotain, eli siksi mun on lintupesää. What? So, you return, you need to watch something. I'm not sure that's translating the way that you're meaning it to. Here, let me throw that in to see how Google is saying that should be translated. Yeah, no. Okay, Google decided to really butcher what you said there. You had to go look at something. You had to look at a 6-egg bird's nest in your peat moss, is what it was saying. But the way it was phrasing it was just weird. Because, like, the beginning was fine. It's like, olen palannut. I've returned. Minun piti mennä katsomaan jotain. It was like, it's like my responsibility. I had to go to watch something. But yeah, and then the next part was like, I'm sorry, what? That is what you meant. The closing of Disney Interactive really sucked. Most people remember them as licensed shovelware, Disney Infinity, mobile stuff, and Epic Mickey. I remember Epic Mickey, yeah. It's Zelda. No, it's not Zelda. It's my little sister. I love Lank. Big brother! You're okay! I was worried. Aha, look, there's a door.
Hi.
Cell won't open that easily. No, no, it's the pirates! There's 6 eggs in your bag of peat moss. Oh, that really is what you were trying to say. So, yeah, so, lintupesää. Yeah, lintupesää torvesammalessani. Gosh. Torvesammalessani. There we go. Ugh, so weird. Such a weird thing. There you go. Acting before you think, as usual. There we go. I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? It was about to come flying in here after you again. Ba, ba, ba. She sees the Master Sword. And she's like, wait a second. Could it be? I think it's very funny that at this point, like, the clipping just like makes the sword and the shield just jiggle. I don't think that was ever intended. I think it's just funny collision. That sword. Where did you get that? Are you? Is it even possible? How could it be? Well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their father that's back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. Please bring her back free of charge, though. We went here kind of just to rescue her. The other people, it's nice that they got rescued, but I'm so sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But, isn't there something still you need to take care of? Yep, here we go. If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally, I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time, it's my treat. Hear that, Jesper? He's helping us out. Good. Listen, Errol, your brother still has some big things to your brother still has some things to take care of. Big, important, grown-up things. He'll be back soon, so you just wait nice and quiet till he returns, okay? But, big brother...
Miss Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second.
Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me.
Huh? But she's...
On a different note, you got a blister and a few scratches on accident in science class. Oh no! She's fine, just do as you're told. Getting a blister by accident, that feels like, were you dealing with like Bunsen burners or something? Or hot plates, or what? Big brother! Bye. I feel like it was a hot plate. I want to guess that it's a hot plate. MrM will be back, I swear it. Oh, do you just want to be left alone? Oh no, but you're licking my hand. I'm gonna leave you alone. Hot glue gun and a wood saw. Oh. Oh, that is not a combination I would have expected in science class. Hot glue gun, maybe. Wood saw, probably not. Together, why? Okay, I need to be very careful here. Now, I knew this guy was gonna leap out at me. Oh gosh, no! I was about to say, if ever I have to, if ever I fall, then you all are gonna see the way that this is intended to be used. Dang it, falling is the worst in this game. So you have to go all this way just to undo that mistake. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Come on. How am I supposed to defend against that, huh? See what I mean? It's like so frustrating. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. True. True. I suppose falling being annoying is not unique to this game. There we go. Buddy, let me through. Here we go. Now, normally he gets up here, yeah, he blocks the main way, and this is how you're supposed to learn, like, oh, the hammer. The hammer has to get used here. And so yeah, the hammer is going to absolutely be our #1 primary weapon in this upcoming fight. Maybe the bow as well, I don't remember, but I think just the hammer. The boomstick. I'm gonna ban myself. Goodbye. Okay, bye, JS. Good luck banning yourself. I don't know if that still works or not. I feel like falling sucks in most games. Yep. Bird down, bird up. It's a very unique boss fight. I think it's fun. Oh, time to see. Yep, okay, stream elements did indeed time you out. Okay. Okay, here we go, buddy. Bonk. Oh, I can. Hold on. I can smack with that in a jump attack. That would probably make this a little bit faster. Yeah, I think I get multiple hits if I do a jump attack. Oh. Yeesh. There we go. Look at that. I'm pretty good at what I do. Okay, buddy. Oh man, I thought that I aimed it right so that he would go crashing into this again. Ha! Okay, right now it looks like those arrows just don't hurt him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do. Like, he keeps on crashing into the walls and into the stairs, like... Okay. Here we go, buddy. Come in and attack me. Here we go. Whoa, okay, buddy. Come on, come on. Bonk. Nearly down. That mask is nearly broken. Okay. Just gonna stay over here. This is the smarter way to go about it. Oh no. Hey, buddy. Come on, try to attack me. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, it's broken. Now anything goes. Okay. I do really like how he looks without the mask, too. We got it. I think it's a very interesting look to have that, like, bird with the... Like, the fact that the mask is something that peels off of him as we attack it more and more. Very fun. Neodate, Return of the King! Thank you. This Captain Toad Treasure Tracker collab looks fire. Captain Toad is such a good game. Wish they made a sequel. I think I understand what you're meaning there. Is it one of those things that like, oh, they did make a sequel? No, I wish they made a sequel. I wish there was a good game that was a sequel for it. Because the one on the Switch like expanded some of the levels, right? I thought that the one on the Switch, the little bit that I played of it was pretty fun. Here we go. Cutscene time. Ah, and it's here where, once again, the Master Sword is shown to be the instrument of our own demise. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. Here, I'll even reverb this. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child. While indeed that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key.
A most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Bum, bum,
Oh gosh. Yep. Absolutely. It's a pretty powerful guy. Just absolutely bossing around a small kid.
You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull.
There's the princess. Ha! I'm a pirate. I'm attack. Mr. M, get up! What? Ganon attacks child. Instantly regrets it.
Oh, stop. Let me go.
You pathetic little sea rat. Bum, bum, bum. My Triforce of power is resonating. At long last I have found you, Princess Zelda.
What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda.
Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Bum, bum, bum. Wait, hold on. This wasn't part of my plan. What's going on? Why are there two bird people flying out? Really? Really? That's a thing now. You can... Oh no.
Baloo! Oh.
Oh man.
Such a cool idea of like, hey, we have a dragon. Let's send it up to the big bad boss. Ganon really went, He did not like that. He did not care for that. Also, Reg, I'm seeing that you said the Switch port removed the Mario 3D World levels and replaced them with Mario Odyssey levels and added paid DLC levels. I didn't know about the paid DLC levels, to be honest.
It's all right, Mr. M. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. Text that will only be understood if you knew Game Plus the game. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp.
There he goes.
Mr. M, I will explain things later. For now, we must return to the world beneath the sea.
Alrighty, well, let's go. We are about to experience what is unfortunately one of the parts of the games that was the most affected by them cutting for time. Hey, JS, you are back. Welcome back. Give Valoo larger wings, and then I'll compliment the design. Okay, fair. Ugh. Mr. M, you alright? What is this place? Hey, Ganondorf, what happened to him? I'm just standing there on the tiller like, yeah, I saved you. Oh, wait.
Mr. M, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword.
Who's using that stone? Just who are you? Mr. M and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what is not yours?
Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Mr. M to see me at once.
Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Mr. M, what you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Yep. Okay. we are going back down to the Master Sword. I don't think that more enemies populate in here. That'd be really annoying if so. Is there a way to talk to you? There is! I don't think I've ever talked to her before. What are you doing? Show me where the owner of that voice is. Oh, she doesn't comment on, like, this castle? She doesn't comment on anything here? Lame. Boring. Okay, here we go. Alright, come down to cutscene land. I hate lockstep so much in Rhythm Heaven Fever. Oh my goodness, why? Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me!
That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it.
You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I beating the game today? Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. This is so far away from beating the game. So, a lot of the game from this point on was cut for time. They wanted to develop more. They wanted to have like a whole extra dungeon that just wasn't ever accounted for. I mean, just wasn't ever present in this version of the game. And unfortunately, with the amount of time they had left, they had enough time to make 2 minor dungeons and then 1 scavenger hunt to find pieces of the Triforce. So,
Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero, the place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place where the two of you now stand is that kingdom. This is Hyrule, and I am its king, Daphne's Norhansen Hyrule. MrM, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the king of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So, before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountain tops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me.
1, 3, 1, 3. At some point it goes 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have to swap to 2, 4, 2, 4 at random. Gosh. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Gosh, that would be annoying. If it's like 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Gosh. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, that would be annoying. What happened to the King Bosphoramus of Hyrule? King Bosphoramus. He was the one in the Breath of the Wild, right? And then Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity by extension. Yeah. They look very similar, don't they? They look the same. Like, it's great.
This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Look, I have a little piece of it.
Click. Man, I love their, like, newer twists on classic songs as, like, the themes of them hit. So good. And there it is. Triforce of Wisdom. Don't pay attention to the hand. The hand looks really wonky. Maybe don't pay attention to the hand. My fate.
You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule. The last link in the bloodline. Link, the last link. No, alright, fine. You are Princess Zelda.
Zelda? I'm a princess? I think she was just tanned before is what it was. And now she's untanned.
You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected.
MrM.
Oh, MrM, I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. MrM, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour.
Pale as vanilla ice cream. Yep.
I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword.
Alright, we got it.
Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return.
Really, this area is not yet known to him, even though he knew that the sword was here to repel the darkness, but also was the seal to it. And so he knows that the seal is now gone, but he doesn't know about this place. Really.
MrM, we must go.
Hey. Oh, who's your sweetie baby? There he goes. Just vanish. Reappear. Vanish. Reappear. Vanish. MrM. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault.
Yep.
Esperion. I'm so sorry. It's fine. You didn't know. I didn't know. Could I get a dog? I probably wouldn't. I think that, first off, pet dander is something that I have to be very careful of. Jesper, thankfully, doesn't produce much pet dander at all. Hallelujah. Oh, she's curling up in my lap, people. Hey, Jesper. Yep, she's taking a nap now. All right. But most dogs are quite danderful. They release a lot of pet dander. The exception sort of is basically if it's a poodle mixed with any other breed, like a Lhasa Oodle, a Lhasa Apso and a poodle mixed together. That's generally hypoallergenic enough where it's like, oh, I don't have a problem with that. But even then, I think it's better that Jesper have the space for her own house, at least for right now. Could I also stream tomorrow? I hope to stream tomorrow. We'll see if that happens for certain or not. We'll find out. It might be, honestly, that I have to cut this stream a little bit short, because the room here is getting uncomfortably warm, and I'm a little concerned. Here, let me quickly open up. I'm going to open up the hardware monitor and see how hot is it. Okay, so right now we're dealing with about 50%, gosh, 50 degree temperatures, which isn't bad. That's still very, very safe. But it is warmer than it normally is, because normally I have it down to like 30, 35, maybe at most 40 degrees Celsius. So it is climbing up in temperatures, so I should potentially stop soon-ish. Be careful. Did I end up getting the cat shelves? Not yet. I wanted to wait until I could be sure that that Jesper was going to, like, want to climb within the certain area that it was in. And basically, she has just turned a year old. So I have started to pick out which ones are going to be ordered now, so that I can make sure that, you know, that it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, she only has the youthful energy to get up to the shelves in this young age, and the moment that she turns, like, I don't know, 5 years old, like, those shelves will never be used again. I want to make sure to have a good place picked out for them, that it'll always be accessible to her. So I think I've found a good place for it. I think it will be in my bedroom for a portion of it, and then in the living room against a stone wall for the rest of it. So, but yeah, she had her birthday on April 7th, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was April 7th. Yeah, April 7th. She's just sleeping in my lap right now, and I'm petting, like, right on the inside of her ear. Like, still on the top of her head, but right on the inside of her ear, where she doesn't often get to scratch, and she is very, very content with that. Okay, well, so I think we might need to end soon, not because of me getting tired, or not because, honestly, this is a pretty good ending point for the game, though, but not because of anything like that. It is strictly because of the fact that I don't want this computer to overheat after just our first time streaming again. Tell her me and Soup say happy birthday. Hey, Jesper. JS and Soup say happy birthday. And so many other of your adoring fans are saying it too.
The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north, and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages, and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high above Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately.
I do want to point out, like, he brought up this whole fact of, like, okay, so, you know, you're, like, the way that we should go to those temples is by traveling here, down in these lands of Hyrule, and then it was, oh wait, no, there's a seal, there's a seal, and because of that, we can't go there, we have to go above ocean, yeah. Please ignore that was originally going to be a part of the game. Have I not sneezed on stream today? You're right. I felt like I was going to sneeze, so I muted at one point, and then I just didn't sneeze. So there you go. Alrighty. I think we're just going to leave it here then.
If we stay here much longer, our foes may be drawn to Zelda's whereabouts. Climb into the boat and let us return to the world above the sea before that happens.
Here's what I'll do. I'll actually hop in. I'll go into the big light. I will open up the map so I can see on the sea chart where it is that we need to go next. Technically, I know the actual area to go next. Okay, here we go.
MrM, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest. But this much I do know, they lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. The Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the doorway to Hyrule. You must search for it.
And there we are. So you can see on the map, we have way up here to the north is one of our temples. Way to the south is another one of the temples. And these are the 2 places that we need to go to. You're going back into hibernation? Well, I guess you're just going to have to do that then. We're going to go ahead and save the game. Oh gosh. Yes, we'd love to save the game. Game has been saved, and we will not be continuing playing at this time. Alrighty. But it has been very fun to be back in this again. So the goal right now is to continue playing this game again tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be continuing playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. We might at that time talk about a few other games to potentially start to play around like the same time, so I'm not just playing the same game multiple days in a row, but I can instead like swap between a couple. It might be that I put Pokemon Conquest on the list of voting. It might be that I put Pokemon Coliseum on the list. It might be that we put on games that are completely different from Nintendo things. Might put on like a weird PC game or two. We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit more tomorrow and make a vote then, I think. Alrighty, well, until then, so long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you, leave. Bye.